Hey, it's Aaron, and if you're watching this right now, you might be checking out Cashquest, and maybe you're wondering, can you really get paid crypto and gift cards just by completing offers, surveys, and simple tasks? Let's check this all out, all right? Anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below, and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I have reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's check out Cashquest to find out how this actually works. Is this a good way for you to start earning money online, okay? Now, Cashquest is a very new GPT website. Get paid to do certain things, and in this instance it's offers, surveys, and simple tasks. Now, I've reviewed hundreds of these websites online, right? And some of them are good, some of them are not so great. Let's check out Cashquest to find out how this actually works. So you can register right here, and this works from pretty much anywhere in the world, all right, which is really, really cool. And it really is about signing up, completing offers, and then getting paid. And I'll show you some of the different ways that you can get paid with Cashquest, all right? So I'm logged in right here, and you can see that there are a few different ways that you can make money, all right? So this is the featured wall, some of the different offers and downloadable tasks that you can do here, some of the surveys that you can fill out. I'm going to show you this in a second here, right? So I'm just going to go to offers. And when you go to offers, they are actually partnering up with some of the very large offer walls. Okay, these are downloadable offers, a few different things that you can do. I'm going to show them to you in a second here, right? But these are some very big people. I've reviewed a lot of these in my other videos: Torox, Time Wall, My Chips, Wanna Ads, right? So if I was to click on, let's just say Torox, okay, you're going to see basically how you can start to make money with this particular offer wall. And it's different types of offers. So for example, it's like Cash Karma, download the app, register, collect all the coins, and they will pay you up to $2,700 for this particular offer if you complete all of the steps. All right, we'll talk about how much the coins are worth in a second. For example, with this one is Speed Mart. You take the sweepstakes, right? So see if you can win actual money. This might take you like 10 minutes to finish the sweepstakes. If you finish it, they will pay you 43 coins. All right, this one is Pop Balloon. Open the app, register, complete all the tasks, and you can earn up to 4,788 coins. And you can see how many coins they actually pay you because they pay by a milestone. So this is a particular game, right? This is a gaming offer. So if you get 10 needles, which is pretty easy, they'll pay you 3.6 coins. If you get 20, they'll pay you 8. You get 50, they pay you 108. You get 100, they pay you 778. You get 1,000 needles, they will pay you 3,892 coins. All right, so you can probably get up to 20 coins, 20 needles, 50 needles, but to get to the other ones might be a little bit difficult. It might take a bit more time. Right? Some people might take, it may take you a week to get to 100 needles. It might take you a couple of days. It depends how much time you spend on it. It might take you a month to get to 1,000 needles, or it might take you a week. It depends on how good you are at playing this game, right? So they pay you at different milestones. I hope that makes sense. And that's just for Pop Balloon. But some of these will require different things. Like for example, the Vegas Casino, this particular one might require you to actually put your credit card down because this is a casino app, right? And again, different levels, you'll get paid different amounts of coins. Okay, so it might take you a day, it might take you a week, it might take you a month, depending on the offer that you're checking out. But that's basically how these offers work, and all of these are pretty much the same. Okay, and you can kind of go through this, take part in different offers, and earn money that way. All right, another way that you can earn from Cashquest is through surveys. Okay, now with surveys, it's a little bit easier. You would just open up the survey. So let's just say it's CPX Research. This is a very large survey company. They're partnered up with Cashquest, and you can just see here that some of these will take 5 minutes, some of them will take half an hour. It just depends, right? And you will earn a certain amount of coins for the amount of time that you put in, right? So this one, 150 coins, it's going to take you 5 minutes. This one, 672 coins, it's going to take you 11 minutes. And you would just basically take the questionnaires and fill out the surveys. Some of them take a little bit more time. Some of them you're not going to be able to complete because they require a certain type of demographic and background to finish the survey. So you're just going to have to go in and check them out. Sometimes you get booted out, sometimes you get to finish the survey. But if you do successfully complete the survey, for example, with this one, they're going to pay you 186 coins for 18 minutes of your time filling out the survey. And it's all general questions about, it could be anything. It could be about your background, the sports that you like, the type of food that you eat, your health habits, things like that, right? And this is a really cool way to earn a little bit of money by, again, low skill set. You don't really have need to learn anything. You just come here, fill out the surveys, earn money that way. Okay, so these are the main ways to earn. Another cool thing about Cashquest is they have this sort of streak reward system, which is really cool. Okay, I don't see this on a lot of other GPT websites, but basically what you would have to do here is, if you can spend enough time and earn up to 1,000 coins a day, if you scroll down here, you're going to see the daily streak reward, right? So if you earn at least 1,000 coins a day, which is equivalent to $1, okay? So 1,000 coins is equal to $1, 5,000 coins is equal to $5, right? But if you can do 1,000 coins a day, and that might take you, a couple of hours, it might take you 3, 4, 5 hours, depending on which country you're logging in from, okay? If you can do a 10-day streak right here, you can earn up to 10% in additional bonuses, right? Which is kind of cool. All right, so you can see right there, right? So you get 50 coins, 70 coins extra, and so if you do this whole thing, you can get up to $5 extra by doing the 10-day daily streak, which is kind of nice. All right, now let's have a look at how much money you can earn and how do you actually withdraw your money. So the nice thing about Cashquest is they allow you to withdraw through cryptocurrency. You can see all the big cryptocurrencies right here, and the one that I like is PayPal. Okay, so for PayPal, the minimum is you need $5, which means you have to earn at least 5,000 coins, right? And to get to 5,000 coins, again, it depends on which country you're logging in from, but this could take you, 5 days if you're earning about $1 or $2 a day. This could be done in a few days. It could be done in a couple of weeks. It really depends on how active you are, right? And with the cryptocurrencies, for example, let's just say Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin minimum, you can see right here, minimum amount is 5,000 coins. All right, with a fee of 500. So again, it's a minimum of 5,000 coins. That's $5 to withdraw. And let's just have a look at Binance, because Binance is pretty popular too. Binance requires less. You only need to do 500 coins, which is only 50 cents equivalent. Okay, so if you want to withdraw quicker, I would use Binance, because Binance, the withdrawal limit is pretty low. The threshold is pretty low. All right, so the big question, how much money can you make with Cashquest? Okay, so it's one of these things. It's a great GPT website. I think they offer some cool things. I like the streak reward, that kind of thing. It's free to start. You can do this from pretty much anywhere in the world, right? It's pretty similar to a lot of other GPT websites out there. It just depends on, number one, which country you're from, because depending on the country that you log in from, you will have more or less offers. You will have more or less surveys, okay? So if you have access to more things, more downloadable offers, more tasks, more surveys, obviously you can make a little bit more money. If you log in from a country where they don't offer as many offers or surveys, then you have, unfortunately, the opportunity to earn only less, okay? But on average, if you're spending 2 or 3 hours a day on a website like this, expect to earn about $1 to $2, okay? If you spend a little bit more time on it, some people spend 10 hours on GPT websites, then you're going to earn a little bit more. It is possible to earn up to $10 per day, but you're going to really have to put in the time and the effort, and you really have to kind of grind away at this, right? So it just depends. It could be a couple of dollars a day, $1 a day. It could be as much as $10 per day, but you have to really put in the time and, play the games, download the offers, take the surveys. All right. So here's what I would say about Cashquest. I like it. I think it's a cool GPT website. They are 100% legit. They do pay out. This kind of strategy is not going to replace your full-time income. You're not going to make millions. You're not going to, travel the world. Nothing like that. But it is free. It's global. It's very low skill set. That means the barrier to entry is very low. Anybody can get started with this, right? No matter your skill set. Okay, you can just do it for free. It really only takes your time. But don't expect to make, thousands and thousands of dollars. This is to make a little bit of extra income every single month. If you grind away, this could be anywhere from $30 extra a month, okay, to maybe $300 extra per month. That's kind of the income level that you can expect to earn from a website like Cashquest. All right, so if you want to check it out, cashquest.io, you can register for free, get started that way. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review of Cashquest. If you're here right now, maybe this is the first time you're watching one of my videos on my channel. I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different strategies to make money online. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, all sorts of different business models, all sorts of websites, all sorts of apps, right? I love testing different strategies. I love making money on the internet. And out of everything that I've tested, there's one strategy that I used to actually make hundreds of thousands of dollars online. I used it to quit my full-time job. I retired my mom using this strategy. If you want to do this and you want to learn to make big income, there's a specific strategy that I love to deploy. It's 100% online, and you can get the step-by-step by checking out my free masterclass if you would like. Okay, you can access that by clicking the link right below this video. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this review of Cashquest. All the best to you, and I will see you on the next one.